Hi, I'm DeQuincy, and this is your training tip for new trainers. I'm going to be covering configurations specifically for in-service training. So I have this one here, and let me define some of the letters that we've got going on. So this is a diagram of a pool. The V's are for victims, R's are for rescuers, the T is for your rescue tube, and then the T that's circled, that's your trainer. This configuration here is ideal if you are teaching a new topic or refreshing on a topic that you haven't had the in-service in a long time on. You've got great ratio of 1-to-1, one victim per rescuer, and you have also enough equipment, so a piece of equipment per group. So one rescuer, one victim, one rescue tube. This is also very good is because you have multiple trainers, 2 in the water, 1 on land, to actually help with any kind of difficulties. What gets a little funky on this one is if you have 9 victims being rescued at the same time, it could be difficult depending on the size of the water. I recommend that if you are going to have 9 victims, I would stagger them. So I'd have this group go first. Once they made the rescue, then I would have this group, and then go back and forth to make sure that everyone's getting in there and you can actually see them as a trainer. This does not work if you only have one trainer. So let's kind of move over to this other configuration I have here. All right. Now this one is more focused on getting as many reps in that you want to do. Working on proficiency, working on some of the hiccups and the nuances of a specific skill. Instead of having 9 victims, you're going with 3 victims, and then you're lining up the rescuers into 3 lines. You're putting the pieces of equipment, the tubes, 3 in each line, so that as this rescuer goes and makes the rescue, he'll come back and get in the back of the line, and then this secondary rescuer just moves forward, and you can keep the procession going nice and smooth. It's also easier to manage if you only have 1 trainer on this one. You could still have 3, but if you didn't have 3, you could go with just 1. This type of configuration is good on limited space. You could just put it in 3 lanes. Limited equipment, meaning that if we only had 6 tubes instead of 9, it could still work. And then also limited trainers. If you have any questions, you can always contact me or, shoot me an email. I'd always appreciate it. Thanks a lot.